Alright, welcome back to Showcase Mode and 2K25. Rocky Maivia versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Thursday, Raw, Thursday, February 13th, 1997. Bright future will be jump-started if you're able to guide Rocky Maivia to his upset of Triple H for the Intercontinental Championship. Alright.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather. Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne had the huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all. Along with the usual achievements, if your name is The Rock: 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8 WWE Heavyweight Championships, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led an entire nation. The Rock has one of the more noteworthy feats in WWE history, earning WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena. Each of these men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go one-on-one. Oh, you know the rest. Of course, The Rock rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin's popularity during the vaunted Attitude Era, tearing opponents down with rock bottoms and people's elbows while tearing them apart on the mic with cutting one-liners and catchphrases that are still recited to this day.
If you smell, know your role and shut your mouth.
He ended CM Punk's 434-day title reign as WWE Champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always-ready mentality and physical conditioning on which he has built his global brand. But you don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you, now do you? Of course not. The man is an occasion unto himself. He has headlined the biggest events against WWE's most iconic superstars and has always found a way to, how does he put it? Layeth the smackdown on some jabroni's candy ass. I couldn't have said it better myself, although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he has. On a Thursday night in February of 1997, The Rock, still known as Rocky Maivia, would find himself challenging for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Only a few months into his tenure, he would be matched up against a face that would ultimately become one of his most familiar and hated rivals, Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Seemingly overmatched by a more seasoned opponent, a youthful Rock would demonstrate all the traits that have come to define him in the years since: tenacity, high IQ, and that legendary Samoan strength to ultimately surprise Helmsley and kick off the first championship reign for Rocky Maivia. It would be the first step of a journey that has ultimately led The Rock into the pantheon of WWE's elite. So now it's all in your hands. It's up to you to showcase the undying drive that makes The Rock the hardest worker in the room to deliver a shocking upset against the Greenwich snob himself. Guide The Rock to victory over Triple H at a very special Thursday, Raw Thursday, to give the first jolts to what would become the most electrifying career in sports entertainment.
All right.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring is the challenger from the South Pacific, weighing in at 275 pounds, Rocky Maivia.
A blue-chip talent with a bright future. On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Helmsley is scheduled to face another challenger at an upcoming show this Sunday. And he's taking the risk, stepping in here against a newcomer.
Right. We can
Intensity on the face of the champion. Challenger in the corner, looking more determined than I've ever seen.
All right.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance.
Approach Triple H cerebrally and look to land some quick offense outside the ring.
Rocky Maivia.
And not
Rocky
get him
Maivia
out.
has a lot to prove here. The
They're
third
grounded
generation up and
submission.
comer would love
Okay.
nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening. And as far as Helmsley is concerned, Maivia is barely even worth hit. And a counter by Helmsley. Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today. I couldn't even get him to crack a smile at all.
Well, that's just because no one's ever happy to see you, Saxton.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place
There
with
we go.
unrelenting offense.
Right,
No
get in.
time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation.
Big clothesline.
And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Maivia needs to worry about.
Rocky has bigger problems in the ring, gentlemen. Biggest match he's ever had. Live, worldwide television. He's going to have a stomach full of butterflies. And Helmsley just showing his huge edge and experience here. I would say the most cerebral Intercontinental Champion we've had.
Cerebral eye? I like that description for Helmsley.
Cobra clutch cinched in. The Cobra clutch is in.
In trouble
All right,
here.
now apply some pressure
A
and
couple of elbows
heavy
to the
combos.
jaw, and that'll break things up.
Sharp punch.
do. Rocky Maivia is leaving nothing in the ring in pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship.
Tension is mounting as he eyes his target.
Ow! Helmsley has no control here.
Maivia keeps
Yeah, I'm
bringing
gonna
energy.
have to restart, unfortunately.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring our Intercontinental Champion. This should be a memorable match.
And he is directed into the corner. Oh, compressed in the corner.
And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just on the apron.
Whoa, look out.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get help.
Hold on. Alright, square, 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 X. I'll do.
Helmsley in the ring. The title can be won outside of the squared circle. Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
Cobra clutch cinched in.
Torturing their opponent.
In trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley... Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Wait, the timer goes when you're... Oh my gosh. That's dumb.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger.
Cobra clutch cinched in. The Cobra...
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Guys, look at the eyes. This could be a precursor to an end.
Boom.
And we know Rocky doesn't have...
From the top. Senton from the apron. No holding back. That's the kind of risk you need to take to earn the title.
Thursday Raw, Thursday, getting kicked off with a title match for the Intercontinental Championship. Number one contender, Rocky Maivia, versus the champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Get in here.
Oh, man.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down. And even before the bell rang...
Every freaking time.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring our Intercontinental Champion. This should be a memorable match. Vintage move here. Wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. He's zoning in. Has something big in store.
Placed him in the corner here. Splash. And Rocky there not showing any signs of being intimidated. He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside. Maivia gets stonewalled.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to share an example of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley is.
Oh, brother.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here?
Match rules. Okay, DQ is on. Dang it.
How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
He counters with a great reversal. Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today. I couldn't even get him to crack a smile at all.
Oh, that's just because no one's ever happy to see you, Saxton.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Elbow drop.
Piercing. Kick to the gut.
Cracked around into a neck breaker.
Submission time.
Dragon sleeper applied.
This could be light tap all you want, but in this case, a surrender does not grant you a reprieve. Helmsley looking to bait his opponent into a mistake.
And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright takeoff. Senton from the apron.
Throwing all caution to the wind in pursuit of the title.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can be won outside of the squared circle. And an inverted atomic drop.
Set it up. Nice neck breaker. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, what a right.
Yeah, that's some
Now
attitude
that-
behind it.
And he throws the opposition.
Now that you've got some momentum, take to the sky and hit Hunter in the ring with a big top rope dive. Helmsley thinks he's got you figured out. Stay a step ahead and perform a reversal or break to stop this attack in its tracks.
Back into the ring.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's tried to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6'5", around 270-pound stud, just has to keep his cool. Don't take any unnecessary chances against a cagey competitor the caliber of our Intercontinental Champion.
Roman drop kick. Maivia way up high.
First up top.
A diving knee drop. Helmsley has the momentum
Triple
against
H
him here.
crashing into the
Keeps
corner
bringing the
with an
energy,
Irish
and
whip.
Helmsley has no answer. Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that scouted at all. And he's staggering to his feet, about to head right into danger.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
There we go.
Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle and a big right hand. Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight. Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion. Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover. And Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia. Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed. This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup. I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia.
Wow, and that was it.
Shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
Okay, that was it. So we got Rocky Maivia, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, WWE, or the Intercontinental Championship of that era, and I'm assuming Raw Thursday arena. Alright. So it looks like next match will be High Chief Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steel, Day 1 Arena. Alright, well that will be for next time. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you for the next one.